Hello, good afternoon. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Again, this is Santos Capellan Jr. wishing you a good day. Now, what I'm going to today is to show you how are you going to wire and provide power supply for a pressure duct transducer. So, this is a duct pressure transducer, okay? This is a MAMAC system, as you can see here. This is made in USA. Okay, now this is a duct pressure transducer, meaning you have to insert this probe, okay? You have to insert this probe inside the duct of our airstream, okay? So if you have an air handling unit or a staircase pressurization, if it is ducted, then you can bore a hole. Then make sure to insert this properly, and there is also something here you called, this one will prevent the air from exiting the hole, okay? So this is the probe. Insert it in the duct. First, provide a small hole that will fit this probe. Then make sure you will provide also this gasket so the air will not leak, okay? So this is a pressure transducer, duct pressure transducer, okay? The output of this sensor is 0 to 10 volts DC, and the power supply is 12 to 35 volts AC. Actually, what I'm providing is 24 volts AC. So it is within the range of the power supply requirement. Okay. Now, now I'm wiring this. So the output of this will be the input to my DDC. Okay. Now I have here a DDC. This is a train. Okay. As you can see here, this is train UC400, okay? So I'm wiring the output to one of the analog inputs, A1. So white is the 0 to 10 volts, then this is the common, okay? So analog input number 1. Now this controller can provide also analog output. It can accommodate universal inputs, 1 and 2. Analog output 0 and 1, so 2 outputs, analog output. Then it has also binary output here. So these are binary outputs. So it has around 1, 2, 3 binary output. Then it can provide also triac output. Okay, so this is a very good DDC controller. Okay, now this one you can use this. In my previous projects, we use this for sensing the pressure in a duct, especially if we are controlling the speed of the fan. Meaning, these air handling units are serving variable air volume boxes. Okay, so when the VABs closes, then there will be high pressure in the duct. Then this one will give that pressure reading in my control logic that I need to slow down my fan so it will not create high pressure in my duct to prevent damage in the duct. Okay, so this is used for controlling the speed of the motor that drives the fan. Okay, now we use this also in staircase pressurization because our air supply is coming from the duct. So I use one of these to prevent high pressure in the duct. So I can open my relief damper. We are using this duct pressure transducer. Okay, so this is an pressure transducer. This is not differential pressure. This is static pressure transducer. Okay, now let me open for you the terminals so you can see how I wired it. Wait a minute, I'm just opening so I can show you what is inside. Okay. Now here, this is the internal, okay, this is the PCB, as you can see here. Now, the terminals are labeled 1 or plus, then minus, then 0. Okay, so the plus is the 24 volts power supply. Okay, then the middle terminal is the negative. Okay, as you can see here, there are 3 terminals. Now, this is the common. So, power supply, 24 volts, then common of the power supply. Then the control output or the signal output is this. This is the 0 to 10 volts. Then this is the common. They are sharing the common. Okay. So I have shown you already how it will be terminated in the DDC. Now here, there are several configurations that you can make. Now first, the output, you can set it to 0 to 5 volts or 0 to 10 volts. Now I set it to 0 to 10 volts. This is the factory setting. Now the pressure range, okay, the pressure range. Now let me show you the pressure range of this. The pressure range, as the model dictates, PR276R13, okay. Now volt DC, the output is volt DC. Now the pressure range is, since this is R13, 0 to 15-inch water column or 3,750 Pascal. So this is the default pressure range of this duct pressure sensor or transducer. Now for the S1, 1 is on and 2 is off. Okay? So if you are going to set it to 0 to 3,700 Pascal, so this is the switch 1 configuration. 1 is on, then 2 is off. If you are going to use it for 0 to 75-inch water column or 1,875 Pascal, you have to check the setting of the switch 1. So 1 should be off and 2 is on. So it will work under 0 to 75-inch water column or 1,875 Pascal. Now, if you are going to use it for lesser pressure, then you have to set it to 0 to 3.75 inch water column or 937 or almost 1,000 Pascal. So S1 configuration is 1 on and 2 on. Okay, so this is how you are going to set the pressure range. Now, pressure range depends on the use of your system. You can use it in air handling unit or in staircase pressurization and some other application. Just make sure you will set the correct pressure range. Okay, so you will get a accurate reading. Okay. Now the terminals. These are the terminals. This one, the S1 for setting the pressure ranges. Then this is S3 for setting the output configuration. So output configuration, you can change it also to 0 to 10 volts DC or 0 to 5 volts DC. Now, the current or the default configuration is 0 to 10 volts DC. Okay, because some controller like this, some controller can only receive analog signal within 0 to 5 volts DC. So you have to configure this one or set the S3 configuration accordingly. Okay. Now, so this is how you are going to provide power and do the termination from your pressure transducer to your DDC or DDC controller. Okay? So I do hope I have given you enough information. So how to wire, provide power, connect it to your DDC, and how you are going to mount it in the air duct. Okay, so once again, thank you very much for watching this short video clip, and I do hope I have given you some information. In the near future, if you will become a BMS engineer, how are you going to select your pressure transducer, how are you going to provide power, and how are you going to terminate it in your DDC panel, DDC controller. Again, thank you very much. And Santos Capellan Jr. saying God bless us all, and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. You can always leave a comment, like or share my videos so that I can answer any query that you have in your mind within my capacity. Again, God bless us all, and Santos Capellan Jr. saying bye for now.